Western Cape now to Gauteng. eNCA reporter Govan Whittles is at Forte Secondary School in Soweto. Let's go live there now. Govan, thank you so much for talking to us. I know that yesterday you were at that technical briefing and you got a sense of, the breakdown of the results and how, the class of 2018 has done. What is the status of that school where you are, and how are the authorities in that particular school receiving the results?
Yes, Bongiwe, so yesterday I was there with the breakdown of the results. Today I am actually with the matrics who have passed and those who didn't make it, as well as the principal. I'm here in Dobsonville in Soweto at the Forte Secondary School. This is one of the biggest schools in the area. In fact, it is the biggest school in Dobsonville. It takes more than 2,000 pupils, and its matric class was nearly 300 pupils strong this year. So they're used to getting a pass rate of over 90%. This year they've dipped slightly below 90% to 87.2%, but still faring very well considering the size of the school and that this is a no-fee school which requires a lot of support. But I am joined by the principal of Forte Secondary School, Mr. Leonard Mudavi, just to talk to us about how the pupils fared. What do you think of your results this year?
We are excited and also disappointed about the results. Disappointed in the sense that there is a dip of results of 2.4%, but excited that we have managed to produce 248 learners that have made it, that can go to different institutions, and most of them have passed, qualifies to go to university. So we have got mixed feeling about our results for this year. We are a school that is always above 90%, and we want to maintain that, and also which that in our lifetime we can get 100% with the bigger number that we have.
Certainly something that you're striving for, that 100%, but at the moment you have to deal with some of the pupils that have not made it this year. So how do you deal with that, and what's your message to them?
We know that failure affects people differently, but our message to them will be to say, in our lifetime and from history, we have known of people that have failed in life, but ultimately they did do well thereafter. This is just a grade 12 that you still have got opportunities to can improve out of it. You can go to finishing school. Some can write supplementary in June so that they can improve those results and still make it at grade 12. They mustn't lose hope. They must still go back to school, and because most of them are young in any way. So with school issues, you don't become old. I've also just heard of someone in 702 was saying she's 55, she's got a grade 12. So they mustn't lose hope. They must come back to a different institution in the department and register to can write in those subjects that they failed, and they'll still make it.
Just briefly, you're at a school where the circumstances of the pupils that attend are quite difficult. How do you manage to foster academic excellence in such an environment?
What we do first in this school, we encourage our parents to partake into their learners' activities, in the children's activities, and we also make sure that our educators are at par with the socio-economics of students that come to this school. We instill a lot of discipline to our learners to make sure that they can excel academically. We know that we are working in an area where at certain stages people will see a person with a BMW, big one, but didn't even went to school. So we work in such a situation where you must be able to encourage these learners to say, for everything they must work hard in life, and then they must know that if they can get their qualification in any field, it will help them at any time in future.
Thank you so much. That's Mr. Leonard Mudavi, principal of the Forte Secondary School. But Bongiwe, that's not all. I'm also joined by some of the matrics, the ones that have passed. And as you can see here, they're all smiles. They've just collected their results. Most of them very, very happy. We'll just speak to them, have a listen to how they fared. So what do you think of your results?
I think they're great, and they can take me to the university I want to go to.
And did you get what you were expecting?
No, it's not what I expected, but it's the best. I didn't expect to pass this well, but I made it. Yeah.
And what would you say now that you've passed matric are your plans for the future?
My plans for the future is to teach others that are coming back from me.
All right, so noble intentions. These matrics certainly very happy with their results. They've been here the whole morning, most of them shouting for joy as they arrive at the school. But this scene will probably continue throughout the day. For the rest that haven't made it, as the principal said, there's still hope for them. And it seems as if they'll definitely get that support at the school. Bongiwe.
Thank you so much, Govan. We'll touch base with you a little later on to see who else you've got there with you from the school. That was eNCA reporter Govan Whittles.